All right, happy Tutorial Tuesday. Today we are going to be talking about the reverse vertical figure eight, which is a prerequisite to a bunch of other moves, such as the shoulder roll that I just did, levitating spin, the buzzsaw, the around the world, and a bunch of others. I personally think that it's a little bit easier than the forward vertical eight to learn, so we're going to start with the reverse vertical eight. Let's get into it. So just like I talked about in tutorial 1, you want to grab the star between the 2 points and you want to kind of break the move down into 2 separate moves and learn them each separately and then slowly start to try to tie them together. Another thing is you're going to want to use your thumb as a guide to kind of see how to face your wrist and your forearm and how to spin it in the right way. So for this move, you're going to want to start with your star. I like to kind of start with it out to my side. And what you're going to do is if it's out to your side, your thumb is going to be pointed to your side as well. You will then take the star and just kind of swing it. And you are going to flip it so that your palm is facing up. The star lands behind your arm and your thumb is still pointed to the side. So again, thumb pointed to the side, flip up and behind your arm. Palm is now facing up, thumb is facing forward. And don't worry about how many times you hit your arm because you're going to do it a lot. You're going to smack yourself in the shoulder, in the forearm, like every part of your arm. It'll straighten itself out as you learn. So don't worry about that right now. Just try to get that first move of swinging it up and behind your arm. Okay, so for this view, I need to have my thumb pointed forward, but the same principle applies. My thumb will be pointing forward at the end of it as well. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your star and you're going to swing it so that it is on the outside of your arm. Your palm is pointed up and your thumb is still forward. So again, swing like that. So that's the first part. The second step, you're basically going to swing that star back around to this side. So again, your thumb is kind of pointed to the side. You're going to scoop your wrist almost in this like uncomfortable position, okay? You're going to do one of these deep wrist bends, okay? So you're going to scoop your wrist and let the star, whoop, come to that side of your body. So going to scoop, bring it to that side. Again, scoop, bring it to that side. Okay, so just to show that in this view again, so you have your thumb pointed forward to start here technically. You're going to do that deep wrist bend as you try to swing the star back around. So, and then again, thumbs pointed forward like we began. I'll go ahead and swing. So that's step 1. And then again, step 2, you're going to scoop your thumb up and around with that deep wrist bend to bring it back around. And at first it might just kind of look like this. And that's okay. It's going to look sloppy. So now we have 1 and 2. 1 and 2. So as you can see, the pattern is staying on the same side when I flip it. Now, when you first learn this move, it is not going to do that, and you are probably going to be like, what am I doing? Why is this so frustrating? Don't worry, just get used to trying again in separate steps, getting the star to swing to the other side of the arm or the front of the arm, and try to kind of make it flail out to see that pattern. It's challenging, but after some practice, you'll get it. Once you get used to those 2 separate moves, you can slowly start to try to bring it together. You're going to bring it to the outside of the arm, inside of the arm. Reset. Outside of the arm, inside of the arm. Reset. And then you can start to do it a little bit faster. And then, once you get it, here you go. When you first start doing this move, it's going to look sloppy. Keep trying it, keep practicing it, keep breaking it down into those separate steps. And remember, take some deep wrist bends that you're not used to So the more you do it, the easier it'll get. And I promise you'll progress and be able to do it just like this soon. Hope you liked my second tutorial, and I hope you have a good day. Happy flowing!